What's up, you guys? It's Michelle here. Thanks for joining me today and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a couple of patron spreads, so stay tuned for a fun plan with me. First up is Sonya, and Sonya is retiring. Congratulations, girl. That is so exciting. So she wants a pink retirement spread. Pink is her favorite color, just like mine. So I made some retirement quotes on the Cricut, and I pulled out lots of things, mostly from Wrong to use like different elements like relaxing and traveling and things like that. So I've got here the Midnight's Pet and Washi box set, as well as Whimsical Seasons. I don't know if I'll use all of these. I did find some flowers in Hello Spring that I might use from Hell of a Plan. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to kind of just start putting things down and see how it goes. So I may use those with it, and some more Wrong sticker books, and I'll be sure to include my Wrong affiliate link. You can always use code Michelle10. And I always appreciate your support when you shop through my link at no extra cost to you. And I will also include my Kelva Plan affiliate link. So I made this quote kind of large. So I think I want to do that right here. And then beside her, I want to add a sticker from this Midnight's PET tape. It is of a woman eating cake, being fabulous, looking at a magazine right here. Having some champagne with it. Okay, so let's do that there. And then from the Kelva Plan book, I'm going to use this long box in the sidebar. And go ahead and add lines to that. Okay, beautiful. Then this bed, and then let's do the double box there with the flowers on it. So I will use the flowers since I'm using that, because I think that looks really pretty. And I'm going to go ahead and add lines to that. Okay, and I'm going to use this full brighter pink box, but I'm going to trim it down a little bit. And put this at the bottom to connect it back together. Okay. Let's do this box that I also cut down. It was just a full box, and trim it to go like layered off of this. Okay, and I'm going to trim this box down in a slender light pink to go here. And then over here, let's do this darker pink slender box with a smaller light pink. Just like that. All right, I want to go ahead and stop and draw our lines. So I'm going to put some here. And I want to add some here and here. I want to use this gorgeous bed. I don't really like that with that though, so I'm going to have to change that to like maybe a full box and a smaller box. So we'll do this full pink. With this trimmed off, just kind of sliding out. And I want to do that bed that came from the PET tape. That is so pretty, isn't it? And then I'm going to add some lines to this. Okay, and let's do this quote that says, "Let the journey begin," over in the sidebar. And retired mode all day, every day. Oh, that's cute. Then let's do "A legend has retired." Let's do that right here. And then retired, the definition, only it's not the true definition, but it's funny. It says enjoying life, traveling, and not my problem anymore. I'm going to cover a few of these lines and have this up here. Let's do that actually here, and then we'll draw a few more lines back at the top. That way they're farther away from those lines. Let's just add 3. And I'm going to do gold bullet points from here, the ones that look sort of like brass, since we have gold in the headboard and on this tray. These from this Wrong Wrong Rainbow Dots collection book. So we need some here and here. And then let's do also here, here, and here. Actually, I don't think we will do any here because we have these lines and this, and if I leave part of this open, you could use that also to write in Sonya. So let's just go with that. Okay, now we need to finish up with deco. I want to get a few of these flowers just to make it pretty. So let's put some here to cover up this whiteout. And we'll do the rest up here. I've got a little corner piece here. Okay, and let's do this piece here. Okay, and this over here. And we'll do this scrap here. And a little bit more right up here. And a little bit right here. I don't want the flowers to be the star of the show, but I do want to have kind of a border of them. little scrap there. And put this here. And that. And that there. Okay, now I want to look and see what other elements I want to use other than the flowers before I put any more on the bottom. Let's do this hand holding the passport. We'll do that there. And our little travel coffee has a little airplane coffee art. And I'm getting that, I got those two from the Wanderlust sticker book from Wrong Wrong. I don't know if I like that right there. I'm gonna move that for a minute. And then let's use this little To the Market shopping bag that has flowers and wine in it right up here. Oh, that's cute. And it matches perfectly. And we'll do the little cappuccino. I got this in Better Together, the light pink. I like that better than the darker pink I was using. Let's do that right up here. Let's look in Travel Chic and see if we can find any luggage or like travel related items to go with it. Oh, this is cute, and it's got a pink top in it and a little pink headband. I might move this and have this right here. Oh yeah, I think that's super cute. And let's do this girl giving the peace sign because she's getting ready to go travel right there. That is so cute. Oh my goodness. And let's do these little sunglasses right here. All right, let's get a few more flowers at the bottom, like right here. A little bit more here, and then we'll do this little camera with the Polaroids. And the rest of this here. Let's see if we can find anything else to put right here. We'll do that there with just a little bit more flowers on either side. Okay, there we go. And let's have a little bit more flower action up here. And how about if we have just a little bit kind of branching out there? Okay, I think all we need now is some flags and black words. And then how about here and here? Okay, beautiful, and just a few black words. Let's do the plan. We don't really need one there because that quote's there. So let's do the plan right here or right here. And then today. Okay. All right, that's going to be Sonya's pink retirement spread. I hope you have some wonderful adventures, sweet friend. Get lots of traveling and relaxing and doing hobbies that you love. And I hope you love your spread, Sonya. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. All right, next up is Shawn, and Shawn didn't have any special requests this month, so I thought I would do a pretty, sort of like a transitional fall undated spread for you, Shawn. So I'm pulling out Amber Plans Her Days Fall Collections Volume 3. This is brand new. It's available now on Amber's website, and I'll be sure to have my affiliate link in the description as well as the code, which is Michelle10. You can use that code to save 10% off on your orders, and I always appreciate your support when you shop through my link at no extra cost to you. But I want to do a super quick flip through. It's been out for just like a couple of days. So all the decorative stickers are on clear sticker paper, and then of course the function is on paper. So we start out with this really pretty floral, watercolor floral group, and you get 2 of each. And then here are the boxes and all the function bullet points, checklist bars that go with that. And then there are some hand-lettered quotes by Amber on clear sticker paper, as well as some currently prompts. And we've got this super pretty feminine group with hints of pink and neutrals. And there are the boxes for that. And then we've got quotes again and currently prompts. Love this floral group, really pretty, soft, neutral. Then there are those boxes and quotes and currently prompts. Love all of these huge leaves. Then we've got single leaves and little clusters, as well as some boxes to go with that and our quotes. Then beautiful florals with a really pretty big corner piece, some side pieces and clusters. Then we've got our boxes and functional stickers, our quotes. Look at the pumpkins and the truck. How cute is that? And there are the functional stickers for that and the quotes. Love these florals. That's so pretty. And then there are our boxes and quotes to go with that. Then we've got this solid page of like tan and brown, very small crosshatch pattern strips. 2 full pages of that, and that's going to go with all the stickers. So isn't that great? It has everything we need. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I think what I want to use is this first floral set, and I'm probably going to mix in a few elements from this set. I think that'll be really pretty. So I'm going to start out with this corner piece right over here. And then I'm going to use this corner piece over on the other side. Okay, oh my gosh, that's so pretty already. I think maybe let's get a box in the sidebar in this golden color. Okay, and I'm just going to trim out the part of the box that's showing through the flower. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. And I want to go ahead and add some lines to that. Okay. And then at the top, let's do this little cup of tea. With a smaller cluster of this floral group. And that'll give us a little scrap to use right down here. And then we can even use the scrap from that over here also. And I just want to trim out that little corner of the box that's showing through the florals. Okay, beautiful. Then let's do this here. Also that color here. And another of this color. I think I'll stick with these color boxes because they go perfect with the florals and the other group. Okay, and that there. I think that's all the boxes I want for that side. Let's switch to this side, and I know I want to use this little box over here in the middle. And let's also do this. Actually, let's switch it to the next size down. And we'll do a slender of this sliding out, this rose color. how about we'll do this sliding out here. I think I'm going to stop right there for now. I may come back, but I'm going to go ahead and draw my lines. Let's add some here. Okay, and over here, I want to add some in this box. And we'll do here and here. Okay. I think here I'd like a large quote and like fully decorative across the middle. Maybe this beautiful autumn. And let's do this little pumpkin here. I think I'm going to scoot this up some so I can use this little pumpkin also in the rose color. And let's do the little flowers and the candle. Over here. I think there's a candle without the ribbon around it. I don't like that it has the bow on it, so I think I'm going to cut that part off. Just like that. And we'll do this little cup also. Right here with a little bit of like scrap action in the middle. We'll do this. like it better right here. It just fits better. Okay, very cute. And also, let's see, I'm gonna have to add bullet points here for sure and here. And I think for those, I'm gonna use these in Wrong Wrong's Rainbow Dots collection, these brass looking push pins. So I'm gonna get a couple up here. But I'm gonna put some here. And here and here. Okay. Now up here, I want to add this cute little hanging decoration. Actually, I think I like it better right here. Okay, let's do this photo right up here. Like it's hanging. And I want to quote here. We'll do cozy vibes. I'm going to do some floral at the top. And then I'd like a small quote here. I think I'm going to just take this sweater weather part and make that a small quote. Okay, there we go. And now I want to put more florals everywhere. We'll do this up here. Okay, and that there. That there, and I'll put something in between there. And then we'll do this over here. And this over here. Let's do one of the little leaves in between there, like this. Got a little short piece to go here. Okay, and this will finish this out. All right, and let's go ahead and fill in on the bottom. Then back over to this other group. I want to get a couple of things to put on the bottom besides flowers. We'll do that little tray there. And then over here, what else could we do? Or let's do these two pumpkins. Okay, perfect. Now I want to fill out across here since we have all of that filled out. And then we'll do this over here. We'll do this here. And that. And this to finish all the way across. I want to add a little floral action on the side. Okay, and how about just a little few small leaves falling throughout? We'll do those, and that one there. This one just right here on this box. That one there. I don't know, this is something about this is too busy to me. Let me take that up. Maybe I could put something from the other group there, or just a couple of leaves. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go with a couple of leaves kind of falling onto the page. Okay. We'll put this here. With that. All right, I think all we need now are some flags and black words, and we're going to be good to go. We'll do get it done right here. We'll do to do up here. I think that's it, because we have sweater weather right there, and so it might look crowded if we put a little black word there. Okay, and a couple of flags. Let's do this brownish color here, and then we'll do another one of those right here and here. All right, that's going to be Shawn's fall spread. I think it turned out so pretty and cozy. I hope you love it, Shawn. Thank you guys for hanging out with me while I put these patron spreads together, and thank you so much to my patrons for your support. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye!